Welcome to the Joe Cortez Show here in Las Vegas, Nevada, the entertainment capital of the world. Well, again, my co-host Shirley Stevens and a special guest, my dear friend Veronica Lopez. Veronica Lopez happens to be a great singer, so she's going to show a little bit of her music in a little while. But first, we're going to ask you a couple of questions, Veronica. How do you get into the music world?
Well, I started singing when I was really young. I was probably about 5, where I was kind of mimicking my mom singing. And I started singing with mariachi. From there, I just never stopped. I just kept singing.
Now, you said mariachi. Now, you were not born in Mexico. You were born here?
I was born in California. Yeah, Van Nuys, California. But my dad was from Mexico. He was from Jalisco.
Jalisco. That's where the mariachis came from, the famous one.
Yes.
Who's the most famous mariachi from Mexico do you think of?
I don't know, but I know that the singer would be Vicente Fernandez.
Oh, he's
right?
everybody's favorite. Yeah,
yes.
everybody likes Vicente Fernandez, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're here in Las Vegas now, and Shirley wants to ask you a couple of questions.
Yes, I hear you have another concert coming up. Tell us about that.
Yeah, well, I have a concert tonight. Tonight I'll be doing a Cinco de Mayo celebration here locally. But the main reason that I'm doing these concerts is because I'm trying to bring Tejano to Vegas. That's my mission. That's my passion.
Now explain to the people, Tejano, what that means, because a lot of people don't know.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of Latin music, and a lot of people put it all in one basket. You know, they go, oh, you sing mariachi, and they think mariachi is everything. But we've got mariachi, norteño, banda. We've got Latin music, salsa. We have bachata. We have merengue. We have so many different genres. But Tejano's a completely different genre. It's more of a bilingual blend. You have the accordion, but you also have a country feel to it. So they sing songs that are in Spanish, and then they sing songs that are in English with the same instruments. So It's something we don't have here in Las Vegas.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been to a couple of your concerts, and we love it. You know, my husband and I, we love all styles of music. So,
Thank you.
So when we first met, it was like magic, you know. And then today I just found out we share the same birthday.
Oh, I know.
That's
we had
so
to
funny.
mention that. We are the same. We're birthday sisters. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Just before Christmas, December 15th, huh?
December 15th, yeah.
We get one cake, we cut it in half. One half for you, one half for you.
Yeah, you could save
Sounds
money.
good.
We'll do one party,
Yeah,
one cake.
Exactly.
They call it the budget birthday party.
Yes, but thank you for coming out to my events.
Oh,
That was
we
wonderful
loved
having
it.
you guys there, and it was different, right? The
Very
dancing.
different. And the thing about it was you called it the honey dance. And my husband thought you meant people could come there and find the honey. But you just told me, no, that's not the reason why you call it. So please explain why you called it the honey dance. I love this story.
Okay, well, I called it the honey dance, not realizing why I called it the honey dance. I just thought it was a really great, I prayed about it and I came up with that name and I said, that'd be a good name. It's catchy. People won't forget it. Mm-hmm. So then I went on AI and looked up what is a honey dance. And it explained. It said that the bees in a hive do a dance. It's called the honey dance or the waggle dance. And the dance that they do is in a figure 8. And why they do that is to draw attention to the hive. So they all come to see why the bee is doing that dance.
Wow.
And that dance is either being done because there's food, there's something important, there's something that the hive needs to know. It's something, so it wound up being a great name because I'm trying to draw attention to this music, and I called it a honey dance. So everybody all the people from Las Vegas Hive have to come.
Now we have a video, I believe, of you singing one of your honey dance songs.
Yeah, it's a special video, right, Joe?
I think we're going to put it on right now. I'm part of it too.
Yeah,
I
he's
love it.
part of it too.
There you go.
Check it out.
I feel jealous watching me as a referee again. I feel like I want to come back again as a referee. People call me from all over the world. Say, Joe, you come back one more time, do one more fight. I said, for me to fight a referee again, you got to pay me the kind of money these guys are making now. Pay me $20 million, I'll go back. I make a comeback for one fight.
So you got some great memories. And what kind of pictures do you got?
Well, I got some pictures of me when I was. Put some pictures of this fighter, one of the greatest fighters of all time. For those fans out there watching, one of the greatest fighters, Sugar Ray Robinson, with a pink hat. That's Felix Trinidad, one of the greatest welterweight champion of the world from Puerto Rico. And then we got, let's see, the other one, that's Stitch Duran on the left, and almost
Edward James Olmos. Mm-hmm.
Edward James Olmos, yeah. He's a movie star. They look like twin brothers.
I know, that's what I was thinking, because I know Stitch from boxing.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, he does resemble him.
And Olmos a movie star, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, the greatest of all time. People say, who's the greatest fighter of all time? Sugar Ray Robinson with his pink Cadillac convertible. It was parked in front of his bar that he had in Harlem in New York. He was the Golden Glove champion, and he was also one of the top professional fighters, welterweight and middleweight champion of all time. He lost the light heavyweight championship in Yankee Stadium one time. It was so hot. He was winning every round, but he was so hot, he was exhausted. They had to stop the fight, so he lost. And he has me training in my gym. One of my training sessions, I was working. I used to work out as a referee to keep myself doing good ring mechanics. And that was it. I was there about 3 or 4 times a week, working out every day. Here we are. Now we're working out with these two queens here. They're both in the entertainment world. Now, Shirley Stevens with her husband was with the Commodores and the Stylistics, and you guys perform at Lola's every
5 nights a week now.
5 nights a week.
Yeah.
And Saturday night, my favorite night, I always go there from 6 to 10.
Yeah.
And Veronica Lopez, tell a little bit more about your career. Now, you got a concert coming up again? Which one?
Yeah, we
July
do have
9th?
a concert. Everyone's invited. It's called the Honey Dance, as we were just discussing, and it's July 9th. Joe is going to be there as well, and hopefully you too.
Okay.
We will be celebrating the inauguration that Tejano Music is in Vegas. The venue is going to hold Tejano Music concerts once a month, so it's going to be a residency for Tejano Music.
And what's the location for that?
It's actually on Sahara and Maryland. It's called Balkan Bar and Grill. It's in the Commercial Center. I don't have the address memorized, but you can always go to the website, which is www.honeydances.com.
Good. So that's July 9th.
July 9th, we'll be
And
doing
at
a
the
big
Commercial
party.
Center on Sahara Avenue.
Yes, exactly.
I
Yeah.
know exactly where it's at. I don't know the address, but I know where it's at on Sahara. It's on the south side of the street.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, so tell us now, what's happening with you? Any recording you've done lately?
Yes, I finished my Tejano album. I finished it last year, and I actually got a nomination for it as Best Tejano Artist of the Year.
Wow.
So that was for the
Congratulations.
TTMAs, which is Tejano Music Awards, which is kind of like the Grammys of the Tejano music.
Where was this at? Texas?
It was in Texas, yes.
Where about Texas?
They actually held a ceremony in Katy, Texas this year. Usually it's in San Antonio, but they moved it. I have an event coming up in Temple, Texas on the 24th of May. And then on June 6th, I will be singing the national anthem for a big fight that's going on in Galveston, Texas.
A big boxing event.
Yeah, big event.
They
Yeah.
have like 8 fights on the card.
Yeah, and I got picked to do that. It was an honor. I'm excited to go do that and get back in the ring and do the national anthem. It's been a while since I've done that. I think the last time I was at one of the events that you were at, where I sang with Out of Sight, I believe, a group of guys that were doo-wop singers, and I sang with them.
Well, now, you're going to be singing the national anthem for Mexico or United States?
The United States.
Okay, United States, okay.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure they're probably going to happen. There'll be so many Mexican fighters on the card.
I know.
They're going to want
Probably.
somebody singing the national anthem of Mexico.
Yeah.
I think they should do both.
I think so too.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I always do the American national anthem because, I was born here.
Yeah, so you sing with a nice high tone voice.
Yeah, I think the favorite part of when I do the national anthem, I hold that note for a long time. A lot of people don't hold that land of the free.
Right.
I hold it for a long time.
Now, talking about free, you did a CD back in America Free was the name of it?
Oh, America's Glory.
America's Glory. Okay, yeah, that was a nice. I like that
Thank
CD.
you. Thank
Very
you.
nice. I think what's going on today in the world, that would be a good song to come out with.
Yeah.
America's Glory.
Yeah, it was a song that I wrote as a tribute to my father. I started writing it, I put it away, and then when 9/11, the Twin Towers fell, I pulled it out, and all the lyrics were just flowing out of me.
Right.
And I wrote the song. I went to the newspaper here locally in Las Vegas, and I was flown to Washington, D.C. to sing it for an event called the Immigrant Workers Freedom Ride that only happens every 40 years in the United States. And I was the welcoming song for that. And definitely, it is a very powerful song.
It is. I love it. I think.
Thank you very
all
much.
All the words in that record, very nice.
Thank you very
Very
much.
well put together. You wrote that yourself, right?
Yes, I wrote that.
I think they put that out there again. I think it's gonna be a big hit.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So now tell me, now you any of your children into music? Your husband, anybody?
No, well, my husband plays accordion, but I'm pretty much the only one that's taken it to another level, you know, just really passionate about it, really passionate about connecting with people through music. I love singing all kinds of music, but I think my favorite music to sing is when you just touch people, change hearts, you make people unite.
Now your husband played the accordion. He ever played with a big band or anything, a Mexican band?
No, not really a big band.
What's
no.
his name?
My husband?
Yes.
Oh, Benny.
And your children's name?
All my children?
How many you have?
I don't want to say all the names. There'll be too many names. But hello to all my children.
Well, you got about 3 or 4?
I have 4 children, but they're not little anymore. They're all grown. Yeah, they're all older. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
You have a great granddaughter.
I have a granddaughter. Not great yet, but we're getting there. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
Yeah. I remember when you brought her one day.
We had a video of that.
A little redhead, right?
Yeah, I have a little. She's still a little. She's like, I call her Goldilocks because her red turned into like a goldie color. So now she's got curly gold hair.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, they don't think she's my granddaughter.
Wow. They think she's Irish or something like that.
Yeah. Well, her dad is German and Italian.
Okay.
So I maybe even a little Irish. I don't know, but I do have 2 little granddaughters, and the older one that does look a lot like me, the one you met, the older one, she wants to sing. So that's exciting.
How old is she now?
She's 6.
6?
Oh.
Yeah, she says she's going to take it over, and she said when she does, I don't have to sing anymore.
Good. Well, we'll put on America's Got Talent.
Yeah, exactly.
Or The Voice, yeah.
But I've known you so long, Joe. How long have I known you?
Yeah, at least 20 years, at least.
20 years, yeah. And I've sang at your house. I've sang America's Glory for you.
Right.
So I really appreciate all of your love and support. Yeah. Joe was there for my first 2 Tejano events. The first 2. And how did you think? What did you think of the music?
I felt like I want to get up and dance, but I said if I get up and dance, I won't stop. So I better not even try, because I have 2 left feet.
No, you don't.
And you were there as well. So as you can see, the vibe of the music and the culture is different, and we don't have that here in Las Vegas. Yeah. So that's why I want to bring it.
Yeah, I saw your husband. Your husband had he wears a cowboy hat. Your husband. And, and I thought he's gonna get up there and start dancing. but you know, it really is nice to see that you have that in your heart to keep on with that music, the Tejano music. You know, we don't have it here in Las Vegas at all.
No.
They have all over Texas and Mexico, different parts, mainly Texas, right?
Mainly Texas, yes. It's a combination of like country and Mexican music.
Right. That's why I call it Tejano.
Yeah.
Tejano like Texas, and Jano like Mexicano.
Yeah.
Tejano.
Right. So the goal, you guys, is that I do a big Tex-Mex festival one day here in Vegas and bring the food from Texas and bring the bands and just
that would be awesome.
have a few stages, have some country bands, and just do something amazing here.
That'd be good.
Yeah, so
they have all these other different events. They have the Italian event.
Yeah, they have all these big concerts all the time.
Yeah,
I think that'd be a great idea.
Fun.
You do the first one, that'd be great.
Yeah.
So now, your children are not into music?
No, none of them are into music. They just watch their mom run around and do music, you know, and go to Texas and come back and hopefully get into other states as well doing this Tejano music. But it is very unique that I'm a Tejano artist from Vegas because I'm not from Texas.
Yeah, well, you know, your music, Tejano music, when the Motown music came around, when your husband was around, back in the 60s and 70s. That's when it started. So there's a time when everything changes. I think your Tejano music would be a time like the Motown. Before you had the jazz.
Yeah.
Before that, you had all kinds of different musicals. Then the jazz. Then came the acapella with the stylistic. The other was stylistic.
Yeah, that was from the sound of Philadelphia. Actually, Motown was part of the 60s, but then the 70s, then Philadelphia International Records became the Motown of the 70s. It was like a whole different R&B, like with the stylistics, like you said. He got a Grammy Award nomination when he wrote "You Make Me Feel Brand New" back in the day. And so we just combined it together. That's why when we do concerts, we also perform at the German American Club on the second Tuesday of every month. And we call it Motown and More because they're so similar. So we put it all into the one show. And,
that's nice.
Yeah, it's always fun.
Yeah, but I tell you, Veronica, I think it's nice that you're able to bring this new type of music here to Vegas because, I mean, they have it in Texas. Been in Texas for how many years now?
Oh,
Forever,
long time. Forever, yeah. And, and a lot of people really, like I said, get confused. They're like, well, we have music here that's Mexican music. I said, yes, we do. We have banda, we have norteño, we have all kinds of stuff. But it's a different music.
Again, now, when you had Selena, the great actress, may she rest in peace, what kind of music was she singing?
She was singing Tejano.
Mm-hmm.
Tejano, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
She was singing
Selena
Tejano.
was she was very popular with her music.
Yes.
Very well loved by everybody.
Yes.
We miss her.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a great movie that came out with her about her life story.
Yes.
Mark Anthony and J-Lo. J-Lo played the role of Selena, right?
Yes.
A very good part she played in that movie.
Yes, she's very loved in Texas. Everywhere you look, there's murals, and people remember her, and her music plays all the time.
Selena.
Yes.
One of the great ones.
Yes.
Well, let's see. Maybe with your music, you can follow her footsteps.
I hope so. I hope so. I'm doing this later in my life, but I'm so grateful that God has given me these opportunities to still continue with my passion and my music and open doors because, sometimes you feel like, well, maybe it's time to kind of put up the microphone and put it away. But he didn't do that. He said, no, you're going to start again fresh in this new style. And it has been a blessing. Many, many people are supporting me in Texas, so I'm very grateful to all that.
No, that's great. And good to hear that. I mean, a lot of people, we had the great Frank Sinatra in his era, when he was singing. A lot of guys tried to follow his footsteps. A few guys did pretty good. They try to sound like him, but there's nobody like Frank Sinatra. But I think with your beautiful voice that you have, I think you could be very competitive out there with your music.
Thank you.
A lot of people say, kind of like that Tejano music, they like to dance. Do you see everybody? They go dancing around.
Yeah.
They're all over the floor. These people, some of them are old timers. You got young folks out there.
Yes.
But even the old timers, they wear the cowboy hat, they got the boots on, they're dancing. I said, wow, this really great music.
In Texas, it's very, I'm amazed. People go out, people dance, they go home after work, they eat dinner, they go dance. It's such like a normal thing out there for couples to go dancing. Mm-hmm. And I think to myself, in Vegas, with all the hustle and bustle, we need a place like that where you can go home and say, hey, let's go dancing for an hour. Let's just go out, Mm-hmm. And you don't have to dress up too much. It's just something comfortable and go dance. I mean, I think that's great for the older generation and the younger generation to have that option to go out and have friends and get together. A lot of the music promotes, a lot of music nowadays promotes a lot of things that are like negative, but Tejano music is known for always promoting love and always promoting romance and maybe a breakup here and there song, but the majority is, love your spouse, love your partner, love your girlfriend, take them out dancing, let's have fun. And I really want to create a place in Las Vegas like that.
Yeah, we need a place, there were a place with a lot of love, a lot of people come there, love each other, and the music is just lovable music. But I tell you, I did one time, this girl, there was a restaurant that opened up, it was called Love.
Oh.
It was opened up by this girl that was friends with J-Lo, Eva Longoria. She had a restaurant called Love. And it stayed up for a couple of years, but that would have been the perfect place, like you said, for people go in there for music, you dance. I like Tejano dancers, the older folks. It's not crazy that we waste a lot of energy.
No.
It's smooth, and you just dance with a nice beat to the nice rhythm. I said to myself, man, I wish I could get up and I wish I knew how to.
We're gonna have to
how
teach
dance.
you.
But I got 2 left feet. It's hard for me.
you do
we're,
not.
we're gonna have to have. Well, one of my goals as well at the Balkan Bar and Grill is to do some very affordable dance classes, whether
Yeah.
it's $5, $6 to
good
go
idea,
in,
yeah.
and have couples come any age. It doesn't even matter if they're kids.
Yeah.
They could come in and learn Tejano dancing. That's one of my
great.
goals.
Yeah, well,
All right.
I think you can start by giving the first week free.
Oh, yeah.
And then you pay for the next 3.
Yeah.
But-
Well, they're
but-
only going to come free if they get free pictures with you.
Yeah, but I tell you that it's always nice to bring people like you on the show because not every day we bring individuals like you who have bright ideas about bringing the music to Las Vegas. So many years, why nobody has brought that music to Las Vegas? Veronica Lopez has brought it. She got the
Thank you.
You got the
Thank
brains
you.
behind it. You're very talented.
Thank you.
You know a lot about technology. You know a lot of things with social media.
Yeah.
And that's good about you. 'Cause
Yeah.
nowadays, the young folks want to know, how do I get to watch these shows? How can I put it at another level, different platforms?
Yeah.
And you tell them, hey, I got the knack for that. You go different platforms.
Yeah.
You can go different with Pandora.
Yeah,
You go with,
I do all kinds of stuff.
all kinds of different platforms.
Definitely.
And you pretty soon Pandora will be having your music out there.
Oh, I think it does already.
Yeah?
The funny thing is people don't know me in Texas and they've said, oh, I've never heard of you, and I'm like, well, I've been in the banda world. I've been in the norteño, mariachi world. This is actually my 7th album. So a lot of people don't know that. And I've also even done a children's album for kids. So that's a different project. But I've been doing a lot of stuff. I just haven't been able to get it to where I needed to get it to,
I think that the children's album is going to be a big hit because you don't see too many people that do too much with the children as far as
Right.
music is concerned.
Yeah.
You get these kids, they're young, you start teaching them how to dance, how to sing at a young age, and by the same story, the same way you also start saying story.
Right.
You're saying a story to them while you're singing to them, and they learn a lot from that.
Yes, yes. There was
I think it'll be great.
There was a school that asked if they could use my songs, and they teach Spanish, English, and Russian, and she translated my songs to Russian. So the children sing my songs in 3 languages.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's a private school. So I really love to plug in and support those kind of things. Like we were talking about, that Tejano hasn't been in this city. There is a convention that comes in town, but it never is talked about outside of the community of Tejano in Vegas. So I want to bring it to Vegas, where it's actually part of Las Vegas, part of the Las Vegas music scene. Like, oh, we're going to Vegas, and why don't we stop by that place to dance Tejano?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's kind of where I'm at. So there's a lot of different projects I'm doing, a lot of different things, but it's all positive. And if they'd like to follow me and watch me as I'm running around, you can go to my website.
Yeah, what? Your website again?
Yeah, it's www.veronicalaconsentida.com, because that's my artist name, Veronica La Consentida.
Right. I think that with that music, it's something, like I said, you got like a little museum, maybe a little setup. You can show Selena and other Tejano singers, and you come in as a star of the show. It'll be like a nice thing. People say, oh, Selena, I remember Selena, one of the great ones. And now you're following her footsteps. People are going to follow you and say, you know what? We love you. We love Veronica La Consentida Lopez.
Thank you.
That'd be great.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think it'd be good to bring that to Las Vegas. We need it. We need something new in Vegas, because it's been around a long time since we bring anything new here. The last time we brought anything special here was the Rat Pack.
Oh, yeah. That was a long time
Back in
ago.
the days. In fact, Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., those guys. And then we come with Veronica Lopez,
Well,
La
thank you.
Consentida.
And I couldn't do this without the support of people like you, Joe, and you. I really couldn't. It's a lot it's a big thing I'm doing. People don't understand. Like, there's a whole world of Tejano out there. There's huge artists in Texas, and they're like, they've never been here.
Right.
They've never sang here. People that have millions millions of followers. They've never sang here because this music is not here. They'll bring a big artist in the regional Mexican world to put him to sing here because they know that he'll sell a lot of tickets. But if there's no Tejano being heard in Vegas and you bring a Tejano artist, you could see why some of the promoters would be discouraged to bring a Tejano artist because they're like, well, no one knows who they are.
Yeah, they need it more. Yeah.
Exactly. So the more that I get it out there, the more the radio stations would open the doors for it, the more that people help with the events, sponsor the events, get this music out there. Now we can bring the big artists that have their big shows in Texas and do something amazing here. Amazing.
I think so. You know, Mark Anthony with the salsa music and J-Lo, you know, they sell out here.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what the salsa music. Why can't you could do something similar with your Tejano music?
Yes.
And somebody got to start somewhere.
Yes, and the good thing is that they sing, you know, a Tejano song, and then they sing, you know, a Johnny Cash song with the same accordions. You saw that night, right?
Right.
They would sing like they sang Tennessee Whiskey that night, and it was all done with the accordion. So it's pretty amazing, the genre.
I think it'll be a big hit. People out there watching the show, try to be out there for July night, where you're going to be seeing a great concert.
Yes.
Again, the location will be?
It's called the Balkan Bar and Grill. But if you need all the details and everybody that's going to be performing, please visit www.honeydances, it's plural, honeydances.com.
Okay, good luck for your music. We hope that you succeed to come to the level where we need in the entertainment field. With that said, guys, thank you so much for watching the show today with my co-host, Shelley Stevens, and of course, Veronica La Consentida Lopez on the show. See you guys next week. Take care. God bless. Keep your guards up at all times. I'm fair, but I'm firm. And she can sing us. And so can Shelley. Shelley at the...
we're at Lola's, 5 nights a week.
Don't forget to go to Lola's.
We'll see you guys next week. Take care. God bless. Keep your guards up at all times. Remember, and I'm fair, but I'm firm. Take care.